Teresa! Teresa, wait! Teresa! Oh, don't leave.
Ethan, wait. What is it? Who's leaving you? Glorious morning, isn't it?
Becca! Up and about at the very crack.
What is it they say about the early bird? More than a few worms to catch today, Julian. In fact, you've already caught one. The Lopez Fitzgerald clan. They'll never know it hit them.
Made the morning edition.
Did Ethan really say?
Oh, he was far too distraught to talk to the press, but he's my son. I know him well, how he thinks. See, it's one of the perks of owning a newspaper. You don't have to worry about being misquoted.
The two of us. We think so much alike.
Should go home. Try to sleep. I can't get her out of my head.
This is a wonderful first date. I'll be waiting for the second one.
And now I'm gonna do it without her. Life just doesn't seem right. Just wish I knew why it took me so long to realize how much I needed her. I'd give anything. Anything in the world just to have one more moment with her. Hello?
Sam, it's Pilar. Have you seen Luis?
I haven't seen or talked to him in hours.
I'm so worried about him, Sam. Sheridan's death has really torn him apart.
Look, I know it's rough. I'm sure that...
I only wish he would come home so I could look after him. I knew nothing good would come from my family getting involved with the Cranes. I mean, it's Sheridan's death. It's not Luis's fault, and yet he suffers as if it were.
Pilar, stay calm, okay? I mean, Luis is a tough man. He'll be fine. It's going to take a little time. Sheridan's death was it was a shock to everyone.
I suppose you're right. Well, I have to go. If you see him...
I'll have him call you right away.
Thank you, Sam. Teresa! Teresa, I have to talk to you. It's important.
Do I show him or not? He loves me. He does.
You were nothing more than, how do I put this politely, a distraction, a dalliance. All the Crane men have them. It's genetic as far as him loving you. He doesn't. You amuse him, Teresa. Ethan is a Crane. Cranes don't marry the housekeeper's daughter.
If I show Ethan the proof that he's Sam Bennett's son, then he'll stop acting like a Crane. Gwen and her family won't want him, but I will. And Ethan will want me too when he realizes that I don't love him for being a Crane, that I love him because he's Ethan, now and forever. All I have to do is email him the proof.
Teresa!
I'm coming, Mama.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And
What were you dreaming about? Who's leaving you?
Leaving?
From what I could make out, you were worried that somebody was leaving, and you were upset. You didn't want them to go. Who was it, Ethan?
Well, she just disappeared. I mean, she was right there in front of me. She just disappeared into nothing. It was horrible.
Who disappeared?
She just...
Oh, my poor baby. You were dreaming about Sheridan. I know exactly what you're going through. And it's going to take some time, but we'll all get through this, I promise. And we'll all go on with our lives together, the way Sheridan would have wanted us to.
Gwen, do you know if Teresa called? I mean, I think she might have wanted to...
Why would she have called? Teresa hardly knew Sheridan. Sheridan didn't mean anything to her. She has no idea what you're going through right now. I doubt she's even given it a second. In fact, I'm sure she hasn't.
Oh, this is my absolute favorite part. I intend to prosecute the Harmony PD to the fullest extent of the law. People like Sam Bennett and Luis Lopez Fitzgerald not only have no place in our police force, they have no place in our town.
What's that sound I hear? Could it be the ruffling of feathers?
You know, I always assumed that you were quoted. I mean, Ethan just doesn't have the same.
Well, he who controls the press.
Or she.
Oh, I'm nothing if not gender sensitive. Oh, sunshine!
Oh, good morning, Ivy.
What is with you two? Sheridan is dead, and you're smiling? There's nothing to be happy about.
Well, Ivy, the sooner we begin the healing process.
You weren't healing, Rebecca. You were plotting, I just don't know what.
Oh, nonsense, Pet. We were smiling because we were thinking about the future, Ethan and Gwen's future. Give Ivy the newspaper, would you, Rebecca? I know she'll get a big kick out of it.
You know, if the whole Lopez Fitzgerald clan leaves town in familia, our biggest concern will be how soon we can get the church for the wedding.
Oh, forget about the church. We can have the wedding here in the mansion on 24 hours' notice.
Terrible.
Oh, indeed.
How could Ethan say these things about Sam?
Why are you so concerned about Sam Bennett, Ivy? Perhaps what I saw in the mirror was true after all.
Oh, what did you see?
There they were, entwined, smoldering. And I assure you, it was real.
An hallucination, Julian. You were seeing things.
Was I?
Of course.
Oh, right. And you are just a concerned citizen rallying to the defense of our beloved and not to mention incorruptible chief of police.
Sam Bennett is a pillar of this community. And very popular.
Yes, I sometimes wonder how popular.
Ethan can't just slam the man like this. If he ever hopes to run for political office, then he has to stay on the good side of the people of Harmony.
Oh, not to worry, dear heart. I'm sure I won't be the first New Englander to buy an election for his son.
Ethan will win simply because he is a trustworthy, honorable, brilliant young man. He doesn't need you to rig the election for him. It kills me to see my son hating his father like this. What can I do to stop it?
Hey, buddy. How's it going, Luis?
I've been better.
Have you been